This is Harold from Ask the Mower Guy, and I've had a request. This request was to try to do a walkthrough with all of our equipment so people could get an idea of the size. Now, this is just 1/3 of our showrooms that we have at the dealership, but I wanted to walk through, and I'm going to talk about the equipment as I go through here. It's going to be a little bit of a longer video, but this way, if you ask, hey, how big is this? How big is that? How big is the other one? You have an idea of what you're talking about when you're looking at these. Now, what I'm starting off with is the 150cc LE 150 by Hammerhead Polaris. That is the red go-kart right there. That's generally a full-size go-kart. So a normal size teenager, adult would fit in this comfortably. It has adjustable seats, 150cc. Right next to it, and this will give you a size comparison, is 125cc ATV. Now, if you look right behind it, these are the old school traditional go-karts. These are the non-electric starts. They call these mid XRSs. So generally size-wise, these are your younger teenagers and your taller, smaller kids. That's your traditional, you pull start it, no electric start. Right next to it, and this is really kind of interesting, and so here we go, we're going to show you some sizing here, is a 110cc dirt bike. 110. All right, so that's the 110, and you can kind of get an idea because right behind it is a 4-seater Taurus. That's a 450cc Taurus 450 four-wheel drive vehicle, and you can see it. And then right next to it is the 200cc Taurus. Now this is a traditional side-by-side is what that is. So when you're looking at these things, and we're going to turn around and take a peek at it, you can see there's, again, 110cc, full-size Taurus. Pivot over this direction. See, there's the go-karts again. The LE 150 is basically the same size, full-size, adult size. That's a Polaris GTS 150. And then right next to it there, you can tell it's a big ATV. And this is a big ATV here. This is the Mountaintop Z. This is a Coolster, 150cc. And then that's a 200cc manual transmission right there with the Kaio. You can tell the difference in size between that 125 with the teddy bear on it. You can see the teddy bear right there. And this big 150cc mountaintop. And if we're pivoting around, we're looking at dirt bikes. This is a full-size, street-legal 250cc 31X Trailmaster, TM31X Trailmaster. It's a 250cc bike. Right next to it, and you can tell it's a little bit smaller, and it's more like a traditional 125 size, is the 125cc. And that's a really neat bike. We like that one because they come in that 150 size, and the 150 size is almost the same size as the 125. And if we go right next to it, this is for your 6 to 10-year-old. This is a Trailmaster Mini XRXR. And so if you're not going to get the kiddo a dirt bike like this to ride, you put them in this, and this is a 2-seater, electric start, forward and reverse. Pretty neat deal. And as you're coming along here, the 6-year-old Kaio is this. This is a 70cc. That's a 70cc Fox 70. The Fox 70 is really nice because it's got, you know, all the small handles for the kiddos, and it's electric start, of course. But the Fox 70 is one of our favorite ones. And if you look at that Fox 70 right here, here's another one. That Fox 70, and right behind it is a 150cc dirt bike. And then when you're starting to look at the smaller bikes, 70cc's, you've got the Storm 200s. That's a hardtail. All the little bikes are right here in back. These are all your bikes that, you know, for the little kids that go with that Fox. And then right next to it, when they get up to about 10, probably that age range, you're looking at this Trailmaster. You know, it's all size fit appropriate. That's the Trailmaster Mid XRX. Now that doesn't have reverse. And then, you know, we were looking at that 200cc Kaio again. Well, here's a 200cc Kaio right next to a full-size go-kart. Let me back up. I want you to see this. That kind of gives you an impressive feeling of how big that 200cc Kaio is. And then right next to that are your standard 49cc, 50cc scooters. You know, everybody's seen those go down the road. And so that's a full-size scooter. That's a full-size ATV. Gives you an idea how big these go-karts are. This is the Polaris 208R, and you can see it. It's a big go-kart. It's for your, you know, your 10, 12-year-olds and up. But you know, a 16-year-old that's full-size might be a little bit small on it. But you can see it next to this 50cc scooter. You know, it's a big bike. And then you've got the electric mountain bikes, which are just a standard bike. And then right next to it is a what we call an MB200. What I want you to do is I want you to go back to my website, you know, to Ask the Mower Guy. And we want you to take a look now at the individual videos that we have. You know, take a look at the 110s like these. Look at the Storms, look at the 150s. Look at all the different options you have because, well, they're all over the place size-wise. And I hope this video and this little walk around has helped you size up so that you're not getting an inappropriate size when you're trying to order these. You're right. When we're online, they put these, you know, in a position that you can't tell if that 125 right there or that 250 or this Fox are different sizes. And so this is our showroom. It's kind of fun. People ask me all the time, hey, where did these come from? Hey, I think every single thing here ultimately came from China. I actually ordered an honest to goodness Chinese parade dragon that we have a 40-footer that runs the entire showroom. But if you have any questions, put them in the comments. We'll try to give you an idea of how big things are, and we hope that helped you guys. Appreciate you.